Great. Thank you very much for everyone for being here. I can see we're around 15 participants, and out of these 15, 10 are our lovely invitees, outbound agencies based in Qatar, with Spain as a destiny. We would like to introduce you all to the people that is actually presenting this very interesting program. First of all, the Her Excellency Ambassador of Spain in Qatar, Ms. Belen, Consular of Tourism of Spain for the GCC, Mr. Daniel.
Morning.
Head of Tourism of the Chamber of Commerce of Madrid, Mr. Miguel.
Good morning.
And the Corporate Sales Manager for Qatar Airways based in Madrid, in Spain, Mr. Pablo.
Hello, good morning.
So we're gonna start with the introduction of the Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Spain in Qatar, followed by the participation of the Consular of Tourism of Spain, Mr. Miguel from the Chamber of Commerce, and Pablo from Qatar Airways. Thank you very much, and I hope everyone enjoys our webinar.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to participate in this seminar about tourism in Madrid. I already met with some of the travel agencies that are in Qatar last year, where I organized a meeting also at my residence. It's a pleasure to be now again with some of them and focused on Madrid. First of all, I would like to recall that Spain is a top destination for tourism. Last year, we had 82 million tourists, the second country in the world with more tourists. And second, the tourism of Qatar is increasing to Spain, going to Spain. In the last 4 years, there has been an increase of 150% of the tourism of Qataris to Spain. So there is an important increasing tendency in the tourism from Qatar to Spain. And third, the connectivity. Connectivity, thanks especially to Qatar Airways between Qatar and Spain, with nearly 50, before COVID, there were nearly 50 flights per week. And Madrid is the city with the best connectivity, with the largest number of flights. Before COVID, we had 3 daily flights between Doha and Madrid, and now there was a daily flight. Even with this situation, there is a daily flight to Madrid. I would like to highlight 4 issues about Madrid. First, the shopping. A city full of shops. It's the best place for that, for going around, walking to fantastic shops, and you will know more about this during this seminar. The second issue about Madrid, it's culture. It's a city full of museums. Some of the best museums in the world are in Madrid. Also very nice old buildings, historical buildings. So it's an important city also from the cultural point of view. Third, the amusements, many restaurants, a very lively city. Qataris love Madrid because of that. The people are in the streets, they walk outside, many terraces outside. So it's a city with very lively, with a lot of movement, and very good for tourism for that reason. And finally, last but not least, it's the city of Real Madrid. So this is also an important attraction. If tourists from Qatar go to Madrid, they can see the Real Madrid stadium. They can also attend matches. There's a museum at Real Madrid. So since Qatar loves football so much, and since it will be the host of the Football World Cup in 2022, then Madrid is a fantastic place for tourism, and to see also the Real Madrid matches. Finally, I would like just for the travel agents and for the travel agencies just to mention that the embassy is also eager to facilitate visas. It's eager to facilitate this kind of work so that the trips and the tours to Madrid can be organized in a smooth manner. And I hope that this will be a very interesting session with a lot of information about Madrid. And here at the embassy, we are available and at your disposal at any moment for any other inquiry about traveling to Madrid. Thank you.
Okay, I will continue. Thank you very much, Ambassador. Thank you very much also to the Madrid Chamber of Commerce for this opportunity. As the Ambassador has said, and I cannot do a better resume, tourism for Spain, it's very important. We are actually, as she mentioned, the second most visited destination last year. And that represents also a 13% of the GDP and of the employment for Spain. So it's a core sector for us, and we cherish a lot the tourism sector. We also go above numbers, and we see it as a way of life, as a way to have relationships with other people, and of sharing our way of being. So we are very happy for tourists from Qatar to come to Spain. In this webinar, we are going to be able to show you all that Spain has to offer to the tourists from Qatar. In this occasion, we are going to focus on Spain as a shopping destination, and especially Madrid as a shopping destination. So first thing about shopping experience in Spain is that shopping in Spain is more enjoyable than ever. Thanks to a wide variety of offers, we have leading Spanish and international brands and designers, alternative fashion, large shopping centers with leisure space for families, outlets, new markets, little shops selling traditional crafts. So we have a huge variety of offerings. If you add to that the long opening hours and the formula, it's unbeatable. In the center of some cities, such as Madrid, we have shops that are open 7 days a week, all year round. And also, this means that a good shopping experience is guaranteed. You can find top quality items in fashion, jewelry, shops, gifts, etc. So we have two main shopping destinations, which are Madrid and Barcelona, and also other many cities and spots where you can go and enjoy shopping. There are some seasons especially recommended for shopping in Spain. One of them is Christmas time, when there are Christmas markets that are selling gifts and festive decoration. And also we have sales and discounts on winter, January, and in summer, in July, August. Also, Black Friday is coming up like a very important shopping moment in Spain. Other thing that we have to highlight is the good free tax formula that we have. We offer a VAT discount, zero VAT from the first euro, and it's very simple to do and to process it. As a non-European resident, you can request a refund on the VAT paid on your purchases. And it's very simple. You just need to get a formula from the shop, and then you just fill it. And when you're in the airport, you just have to go through the tax authority, and it will be done. And now there are even automatic machines, even in the shops, that you can do upfront the tax refund. So it's a very interesting formula in order to go shopping and to get the best prices. Also, Madrid has a lot to offer, and Miguel will tell you all the details about it. But Madrid offers a perfect year-round combination and destination. There's splendid weather, splendid gastronomy, multiple touristic products that makes it very easy to go to Spain and enjoy the weather, the city, and all throughout it, shopping. Shopping is something very important for the Middle East people. So we are We know that, so we try to do it as simple as possible for them when they come to Europe, to Spain, so that they can enjoy shopping. It's also a good way to get the real experience, no? And to be able to talk to the local merchants and experience a little bit more the real Madrid life. Madrid has received in the last year more than 10 million visitors, so it's a top destination, and expenditure in Madrid has gone very high, more than 5,000 million. Also, we have to say that from the 23,000 tourists of Kuwait that went to Madrid last year, 5 of them went to Madrid. So it's a second destination. First is Catalonia, second is Madrid, and the third one is Andalusia. So these are the main destinations, and Spain and Madrid is gaining year after year. It's getting higher in the ranking. Also, let me share you lastly some data so that you can see that the shopping experience in Spain is increasing in the Gulf region, and also and especially for the Qataris. I have taken some data from the Global Blue tax report, and this data is very specific and very straightforward, as it measures the tax refunds and also the credit and the debit expenditures. So we can have a really accurate figure. So the GCC countries represent the 4% of all the tax-free operations. That's in the 5th position in the Spain ranking. And the average tax-free sales, it's about 441 euros. I mean, when Qataris come to Spain, they purchase quite a lot, as they enjoy shopping in Spain. Madrid has 34% of all the total tax-free operations. So we can see that all the people, when they come to Spain, they choose Madrid as a shopping destination, given all the offer that it has. Lastly, I would say that over the nearly 40,000 million of euros expended in Spain last year by credit and debit card foreigners, and that represents a huge increase, nearly 20% respect of 2018. And if the average expenditure by visitor is 317, the average expenditure by GCC nationals was above 1,000 euros. Also, the average expenditure is very high when talking about Qataris coming to Spain. Therefore, the conclusions of all this data is that Spain is a big shopping destination. Visitors appreciate all that Spanish has to offer. Visitors are liking it more and more. But there are still countries where Spain is not seen as a shopping destination. Therefore, the Spanish Tourism Office here in the Middle East, we are trying to give more awareness about all that it has to offer, so that we can become a leading destination. We are just there, and we just need people to know that Madrid is one of those main cities in Europe where to go shopping. So I hope that with this presentation that Miguel will do just now, you can give all this information to your clients so that they are well aware of all that Madrid has to offer as a shopping destination. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Well, first of all, let me thank you, all of you, to attending this seminar. And firstly, thank you to Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Spain in Qatar, Miss Belén Alfaro. She always supports all the initiatives from the Madrid Chamber of Commerce, and we are very grateful to her. Thank you very much, Mr. Daniel Rosado, Consular of Tourists in the Spanish Office of Tourism for Middle East. Well, we are going to start from Madrid. I'm going to turn off my camera so you can see all the complete slide. Okay, so, well, Madrid is historically the business and financial core of Spain, home to more than 500,000 companies. It is the first option in Spain for foreign companies that want to settle in our country. Madrid captures 62% of the national total, reaching 40 billion euros in 2019. 2 out of 3 euros remained in our region. We grow in 2019 above the Spanish average for the sixth consecutive year with 3%. All this has its reflection in the labor market that yielded a growth of 4.6%, thus doubling the average of all the country. Also, Madrid is called to be the digital capital of Southern Europe. It acts as the gateway to traffic flows from West Africa and Latin America to Europe. Madrid is today the largest communication market in Southern Europe. In addition, our region ranks 24th among the global smart cities according to the ES Cities in Motion 2019 Index, developed by the Globalization Strategic Center of the ES and advanced 4 places over the previous year. Here you can see in this slide IFEMA, Madrid Exhibition Center, which holds FITUR, the famous international tourism fair. Madrid is one of the main business tourism destinations in the world. It was chosen this year and for the third year consecutive as the best European mass destination at the World Travel Awards held 3 weeks ago. It also ranks third in the international ranking of international conference according to ECCA ranking. As a highlight, IFEMA Fair facilities host more than 1,000 events in 2019. The region of Madrid enjoys enviable transportation infrastructure, making it the main link between Europe, North Africa, and Latin American countries. Madrid is considered the ninth best connected city in the world. Its geographical situation in the center of the peninsula, together with the radial nature of road transportation infrastructures and extensive high-speed rail network called AVE, very famous, considered the second largest network in the world, with 3,300 kilometers of tracks and the first in the world by number of inhabitants, ensures that any peninsular destination is reachable in less than 1 hour by plane or less than 3 hours by train. As you can see in the map, the farthest city from Madrid is Barcelona, and you can reach it in less than 3 hours in the highest speed train. Madrid also enjoys the Adolfo Suárez Madrid-Barajas Airport, the 5th largest airport in Europe, considered after the extension in 2006 of the Terminal T4, where Qatar Airways has their hub, a world hub and an icon of the city, as well as one of the 15 best airports in the world. Another of the infrastructures that define the city and that is a pride of the people of Madrid is its impressive subway system. It is the 8th largest in the world and second in Europe, just after London. Precisely, last year, 2019, marks the centenary of the Metro of Madrid, which currently has more than 300 stations in operation and more than 300 kilometers of network. The region of Madrid also is the leader in hotel availability in Spain, both in terms of numbers of spots and their quality. It possesses more than 1,000 hotel establishments that add up to more than 45,000 rooms, representing an offer of more than 154,000 spots. Most of them, 66%, and you can see in the slide, are included in the luxury category. In addition, Madrid is a very attractive destination for some of the main national and international hotel chains. We must highlight the opening a few weeks ago of the Four Seasons Hotel Madrid, the first Four Seasons among Spain. Well, as the ambassadors presented before, if Madrid is not for something, it's for its permanent cultural offer, capable of satisfying the expectations of the most demanding tourists and of adapting to the needs of those who enter in the world of culture for the first time. We have more than 100 museums, almost 200 theaters, and countless galleries and showrooms. In Madrid, you will find an important cultural heritage, as you can see in the pictures, the Royal Palace, Puerta de Alcalá, Templo de Devot, and Almudena Cathedral. We have more than 600 buildings declared artistic heritage and more than 2,000 monuments. The Art Walk, Paseo del Arte in Spanish, is one of the places in the world with the greatest concentration of beauty. In little more than a kilometer, we can find the highest concentration of works of art in the world. The Prado Museum, Thyssen-Bornemisza, and Museum Reina Sofia form the so-called Art Walk. Together with this, another important and remarkable museums as the National Archaeological, the National Library, Caixa Forum, Casa America, the Naval Museum. The Prado Museum collection turns 200 years in the year 2019. It's mainly based on paintings from the 16th to 19th centuries. Among its paintings, we find masterpieces by painters such as Velázquez, El Greco, Rubens, or Goya. Reina Sofia Museum offers the visitor extensive collections of modern art highlight those of important Spanish painters such as Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dalí, and Joan Miró. The best-known painting in the museum is the Guernica by Picasso. Thyssen-Bornemisza Museum collection is made up of nearly 1,000 works, covering from the 16th century to the 20th century. Spain is the third country in the world with the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites. 9 of the cities are less than 2 hours distance from Madrid. Aranjuez, where the Royal Palace stands out, with its famous gardens, in addition to its fabulous historic center, declared a historic artistic complex. Alcalá de Henares, birthplace of the famous greater Miguel de Cervantes, the university city and witness of our golden age. The monastery and the real site of San Lorenzo del Escorial, built by mandate of the King Felipe II. These cities, along with Toledo, Cuenca, Segovia, Ávila, Salamanca, and Córdoba, form a cultural legacy of incalculable value that increase the already important cultural offer of Madrid. Well, in Spain, as in Qatar, soccer is the sporting event that attracts more followers. So no one should miss the visit to the museums of the most national and international successful clubs in Madrid. On the one hand, Real Madrid Museum, famous tour of Bernabeu at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, currently undergoing major remodeling. And on the other, the Atlético de Madrid Museum, in its new Wanda Metropolitano Stadium, which hosts the Champions League final in 2019. But we have more than tennis. Every May, Madrid hosts the Mutua Madrid Open Tournament, which is part of the ATP World Masters Tour 1000. The best rackets of the male and female circuits meet there on their way to Roland Garros. And apart, we have golf. The region of Madrid has more than 25 fields and the largest number of federated licenses registered in all the country. The environments and location in which the fields are found make it very pleasant to visit. Madrid has public and private courses, golf schools, and practice fields. In addition, in Madrid are the headquarters of the National Golf Center of the Royal Spanish Golf Federation. Well, some say that Madrid never sleeps. We have a big offer in night leisure, so it will not be difficult to find places open till wee hours of the morning. Areas such as Argüelles, Huertas, Castellana, Salamanca, among others, have a great variety of different musical styles and environment, which grants its cosmopolitan air to the city, ideal for all the audiences. More than half a million people enjoy Madrid's nightlife every weekend. Well, Spain is the third preferred European country. For the number of visas granted, as you can see in the slide, Spain would be in third place among the preference of the Qatari tourists, after Germany and France. Also, Spain is the 9th preferred world destination for Muslim tourists among non-Islamic countries with more than 2 million tourists, and with an important expense, with more than 4,500 euros per person are among the Muslims who spend the most, together with Saudi, Emiratis, and Kuwaitis. Well, the gastronomy, we are really famous in gastronomy. It's one of the main attractions in Madrid. We are included in the top 20 in the world. and we have 24 Michelin stars restaurants with a wide and varied gastronomic offers. Fusion and avant-garde cuisine is mixed with the traditional Spanish cuisine. For example, Casa Botín, considered as the oldest restaurant in the world according to the Guinness Book of Records. Madrid also has their famous markets, tourist-friendly, lively, and above all, presenting a variety of culinary offer. Such are the markets that Madrid has been recovering and transforming to turn the classic stalls of daily shopping into places where one can observe, acquire, and taste delicatessen and the famous tapas. San Miguel Market, as you can see in the picture, with 100 years behind it and a building that is one of the best examples of iron architecture. This market has become an authentic gourmet temple after a complete restoration. San Anton Market, this tavern, wine bar, and show cooking takeaway, in which it's possible to taste and take home from Greek specialties to Japanese food in one of the most cosmopolitan neighborhoods in Madrid, Chueca. Platea Madrid, a new concept, an old cinema of 6,000 square meters that offers numerous leisure proposals that can be enjoyed while eating or having tapas with shows, with live shows. And the last one is the Alfonso Market, inspired by the London and New York markets, but with the scenes of the traditional market that exists in the 19th century with the same name. In it, you can enjoy 20 gastronomy stalls of the highest quality. And now we are start talking about shopping in Madrid. So when you came to Madrid, it's a must to make room in your agenda for shopping. Since the region of Madrid is a reference point in terms of fashion and design, you can find stores that fit every taste and budget. Not surprisingly, Madrid, due to its varied shopping experience, ranks as the second best European shopping destination according to a report elaborated by the prestigious published The Economist. Madrid hosts also boutiques of large international firms, national designers of the latest trends, well-known clothing chains, large shopping centers, and outlets such as La Rozas Village and the Style outlets. In this slide, you can see many different shopping areas, but all of them close from each other. So it is always possible to find what you are looking for. First of all, Cerrano Street, located in the strategically Barrio de Salamanca neighborhood and flanked by splendid buildings of classical architecture. Cerrano Street is a distinctive shopping center where the most prestigious and luxurious fashion brands can be found. It's the well-known Golden Mile. Also, we have Gran Via, Fuencarral, and Preciados Carmen Arenal, all of them main arteries of the city, popular fashion stores, beautiful historic buildings, and the most modern and special stores in Madrid. And finally, El Rastro, with more than 400 years of history. Rastro of Madrid is much more than a street market, where every Sunday, all items and curious objects are sold. Well, due to the wide commercial and shopping offer, including both national and international brands that are concentrated in Madrid, and with the aim of achieving an overview of what is offered, we create these 7 shopping itineraries that accommodating the different needs were designed. For example, and you can find them in our website, in the application, etc. Well, it's important to remark that for the dynamization of the trading activity in Madrid, we have turned our territory into the most flexible opening hours in all the country, erasing all kinds of restriction for trade. We also open our shops from 10 in the morning till 10 in the night. And also we are open every weekends and holidays. From January 1st, 2018, Madrid has a competitive and fast tax-free return system that represents an average discount for tourists of 60%. Also, from the same year, the minimum purchase amount necessary for tourists from outside the European Union as Qataris to request the tax-free refund has been eliminated, which until then stood at 90 euros. Also, we have the digital tax-free, launched last year in Spain in 2019. Well, it's the digital validation of the tax-free refund called DIVA. It's digital, transparent, mandatory, and very fast. It is unique in Europe. Well, this campaign is elaborated by the government of Madrid in collaboration with the Secretary of State of the Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Tourism of Spain, and the Madrid Chamber of Commerce with a collaboration with the Spanish Chamber of Commerce. Well, this is an important campaign that we are promotion 6 years ago. Also, this is the first year that we are presented it in the Middle East countries. One of it should be Qatar, because it's a very important market for us. Well, the campaign has several promotional tools, as the website madridshops.com, with an elaborate look and feel and available in 4 languages, English, Chinese, Japanese, and Spanish. Contains an extensive tourist and commercial information of Madrid, including more than 300 premium shops. Of course, we have an application, an app, Madrid Shopping Experience and Tax-Free, available in 4 languages in all the platforms. With it, you can not only organize a tourism and shopping day in Madrid, also manage the tax-free return in a few simple steps. With this unique application, without queues, heavy records, or procedures in the shops. Also, we have another promotional tools as the destination shopping guide, a commercial map, and premium itineraries dossier. All of these materials, promotional tours, and this presentation and the promotional video, we are going to send you to all of you after the seminar by mail. Well, the campaign has been very successful. We have 25 million visits on the website, 164,000 Madrid Shopping Experience app downloads, and more than 400,000 followers in social media, or 27 million advertising impacts are just some of the data that guarantees the success of this campaign. Well, lastly, thank you very much. Thank you very much for attending the meeting. And now we are going to show you the video of the campaign. I hope you like it.
Bienvenidos. Espero que os sintáis como en casa. Es mi mayor deseo. En mis calles encontrarás las más prestigiosas firmas reunidas para ti. Sé que alguien especial merece un trato único. Un paseo por mis calles pondrá a tu alcance un desfile por las marcas más exclusivas. Vive mis espacios donde disfrutar. Sumérgete en el universo del diseño y la moda más vanguardista. Siente mis lugares contemporáneos y los de más de 2000 años. Soy una ciudad abierta, segura y llena de vida. Albergo lugares mágicos, pensados para ti. Soy Madrid, el lugar donde se cumplen los sueños. Madrid, la mejor tienda del mundo.
Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the presentation and the video. And let me introduce you now, Mr. Pablo Lamas, Corporate Sales Manager from Qatar Airways Spain. Thank you, Pablo.
Thank you, Miguel. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Ambassador, for your time. Congratulations for the presentations and the video. And thank you to the Madrid Chamber of Commerce for this opportunity. It's a real pleasure to share with all of you this slot due to the importance of Madrid for Qatar Airways. Next slide, please. First of all, I would like to highlight the growing presence of Qatar Airways at worldwide level. We are the only airline that has not stopped flying during the pandemic. And we currently fly over 100 destinations with more than 700 weekly flights. And this makes us the most connected airline in the world. Next slide, please. What is our presence in Spain? Spain is a priority destination for Qatar Airways. We connect Doha with Madrid with 10 flights per week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays with double daily frequency. And now we are very proud to announce our 15th anniversary, 15 years flying from Spain since 2nd December 2005. So we are very proud about this anniversary. Next slide, please. Safety is our top priorities. And before sharing a clear video of this point, I would like to share with you the measures that your customers will find when entering in our aircrafts. Protective suits for the crew, for customers, face shields, masks, gloves, and helm. Miguel, if we could share the video, please. Thank you.
When you are ready to fly, we are here, continuing our commitment to your safety throughout every step of your journey. Utilizing advanced technology and the latest security measures. Within our state-of-the-art airport.
Yeah.
And on board our aircraft, expect the highest levels of hygiene as we continuously enhance our renowned service, prioritizing your well-being and comfort. Experience the new standard of safety, one where every step of your journey is considered. Through our experience from flying consistently Travel safely with the airline you can rely on.
Thank you, Miguel. And last but not least, our commitment with the current situation. We have extended our flexibility, and your customers can book with complete security. Hold their tickets for 2 years, for example, unlimited date changes, exchange for future travel with a voucher plus a 10% value. And obviously, if the flight is canceled or due to the entry or exit travel restrictions, it's not possible to fly, obviously we are going to refund the tickets. So from my side, nothing else. I just invite you to discover how wonderful Madrid is, and thank you again.
Thank you very much, Pablo. So if someone has any question, we will try to answer it.